Welcome to my next pregnancy update. This week is now, well, today is 20 weeks and 1 day, so I'll be doing my update for week 18 and week 19 of pregnancy. And if this is the first video you've seen and you're not just friends and family, my name is Sherry, and I'm an American living in Vienna, and my husband and I, who's Austrian, were pregnant with our first baby. So just to jump into the update, I left off at 17 weeks, which is when we found out that we were having a baby girl. And then we've had some exciting weeks. So no doctor's appointments. Our next doctor's appointment will be on exactly 21 weeks. We have just a normal doctor's appointment. And then the following week, we have the organ scan and then a midwife appointment. So we have a lot of fun appointments coming up. Really looking forward to the organ screening because then we will find out, hopefully, that everything is a-okay. And as I mentioned in some of my other videos, we are going to America for Thanksgiving. So a lot of really fun stuff coming up, and I'll have some really great updates in future weeks too. But now that we're getting into, now that we're halfway there, technically, it's definitely getting exciting, and the bump is growing. And so I'll just jump right into my updates. So at the beginning of week 18, my weeks turn over on Friday. So my beginning of my weeks are usually the weekends, so it's a good time to get a lot of stuff done. I went shopping with my mother-in-law. And so we met for coffee and desserts. Well, she got coffee, I got water, and desserts. And then we went to a maternity store and we went to a furniture store. So at the maternity store, she got me 2 pairs of maternity pants, which was very nice. She got me the Mamalicious brand, a pair of black jeans and blue jeans. And I like them, but I think I still prefer H&M brand. They're nice, but they have like a really strong waistband. So where H&M, I have a pair. So with the H&M brand jeans, they go right from pants to the belly band. And with these, there's like a really strong waistband, which seemed kind of counterproductive. And it created kind of like a bump or kind of, I don't know, it was uncomfortable. Like the whole point to me of pregnancy pants is to like go up over your stomach and to not cut you off at the waist where the baby is, especially with low-rise jeans. They're not like actually at your natural waist, they're like under your belly button, which is exactly where baby is growing and kicking and doing all of her things. So the maternity clothes were okay. And then we went to a furniture shop here and we looked at cribs and baby furniture and strollers. So this was just with my mother-in-law. I hadn't gone yet with my husband yet. So we looked at cribs, which was good to see. It definitely had like a different aesthetic look than American stuff that I had seen and like things that I had saved on my Pinterest. Very plain, very square, very rigid, very like thin bars. So I'm still looking for something that's a little bit more of an in-between. Something that's like a little bit more rounded and pretty and like thick wood. But the strollers were successful. We looked at the brand of strollers Bugaboo, and my mother-in-law really liked this one with a white top and a black bottom, and it was a Bugaboo Fox. So I pretty much just kind of saved it in my brain and planned on going back with my husband. So then, I guess for week 18, that was all the shopping that we did. The next trip was on week 19, which I'll go on to talk about soon. And so also in week 18, I started having really bad hip pain during sleeping. So as far as symptoms are concerned, that was pretty bad. I would sleep on one side for about 10 minutes, it would get sore, then the other side would get sore, and then switch back and forth, and then I'd wake up sleeping on my back, which I'm not a back sleeper. So that made me nervous because you're not supposed to sleep on your back when you're pregnant. But I would always switch right away. And I had seen on another pregnancy video and read online that sleeping a little bit on your back is not so bad as long as you correct it. Of course, sleeping on your left side is best. I have a very big pregnancy pillow, but it's just, my hip pain has been really bad. And I attribute that to obviously being pregnant and like your joints and everything loosening up. But I also think it's because I hadn't been running so much. I was walking, but not running. And for some reason, running seems to really help with my hips because in general, I get sore hips. And when I run, it gets better. I don't know if it just keeps them loose or toned or the muscles there. I'm not sure. So to combat that, I actually started running more frequently in the last week. So then belly growth, my belly started to get bigger. So I think it was like the first week where it like noticeably my belly stopped going back in. So like basically in the morning, my belly wasn't so noticeable. And then as the day progressed, and then by dinner time, then it will look like I have more of a belly. But then I'd wake up, and then it'd be like back down. And then when I would lay on my back in the morning, you know, it was just like a little bump. So in week 18, it started to stay more all day round, which is why then I started mixing in maternity pants because I didn't have this. I didn't use this belly band that's just like a band that goes over your regular pants, which I could definitely get away with wearing my regular pants. They were just like uncomfortable because of where they fit on my waist, where it really just felt like they were like strangling the baby or something. So I started wearing just like my normal leggings, which were fine, and like one pair of maternity pants, another like high-waisted pair of pants in my 18th week. And then in 19th week, changed a bit. So another really fun thing in the 18th week was it was Halloween. And so I will insert a picture. I'll insert two pictures. But I had gotten this shirt, which was really fun. So basically we announced on Facebook that we were having a little girl by me wearing this outfit. So the baby's got a little pink bow, and it's just really, really sweet. It cost a fortune to ship from America, but it also came with pregnancy leggings with bones on them. So I will insert a picture now. And it was fantastic. It was just really, really fun. My husband had one, as you can see in the pictures, where he had a little pizza and a little beer in his belly, and we went out to dinner. And for me, being an American in another country, it just feels nice to be able to make sure that I can continue to celebrate my holidays. This is really nice for me because I love Halloween. It was actually Halloween 3 years ago that I moved to Austria, and then 2 months later that I met my husband, or really 1 month later, like a month and 5 days. So I love the holiday in general, but it's also kind of an anniversary of when I moved to Austria. So it was really fun to wear this outfit, and I gotta say, I think it was like wearing these, because it was pregnancy leggings. So this is a pregnancy shirt. It has ruching on the side, and then the pregnancy leggings, they have bones on them. They were so comfy. I mean, it was just so fun too to wear this shirt because I don't look pregnant. I look like I've eaten too much. So to wear the baby on the belly was just like fun because then it's like clear I'm pregnant. You know, the hostess at the restaurant said, "Yeah, and are you pregnant?" And I said, "Well, yeah, of course." I don't think I would make my Halloween costume like a fake pregnancy skeleton. But it was just fun getting to say that. It was a little bit funny because I wore it to work because my office is very casual and there weren't a lot of people in the office that day. And no one in Austria is wearing Halloween costumes during the day. So I guess I stood out a little bit crazy looking, but I was happy with myself. So no one could get me down. So let's see, what else? I started feeling the baby move in week 18. So like maybe at the end of week 17, I also felt it a little bit, but it was very much, you could have told me that it was then gas bubbles or digestion, and I would have believed you because it was just like slight movements when I was laying in bed on my side, and I would feel like just a little something, but I wasn't sure. But in week 18, it was getting more clear because it really felt like an internal poke or like flick or like someone rubbing inside of my stomach. And it was very clear that it was more towards the surface of my stomach than like in my gut or my intestines. So that was super fun. And towards the very end of the 18th week, I was laying on my back in the morning, and my husband felt the baby kick too. So it's still very sporadic, but that was just really fun to have him be able to feel it and me be able to feel it. So super nice and fun. And yeah, so that's about it for week 18. I mean, that's a lot. Halloween. maternity clothes and feeling the baby kick and sore hips. So that brings us to week 19. In week 19, as I mentioned, in order to try to make my hips feel better and just like in general to feel better about getting bigger, and now that my energy was back, I was running more. So I started running, just like running 2 miles and walking a mile, because my old habit was every other day to run 3 miles in the morning before work. So then I kind of just transitioned that into running 2 miles and walking 1 mile, so the same distance, but not running the full time. And so when I first started to, I would run a mile, walk a mile, run a mile, just to see how it felt, because in the past, when I was running or walking long distances, I would just get like a little bit of cramping or just feel a little strange, and I wanted to stop right away. So I feel a lot better about it now, and running's actually been really good. So I'll go for another run tomorrow, and that'll be like the 4th time I've gone for like one of these short runs. Maybe I even try to do 2.5 miles. We'll see, whatever feels comfortable. And my hips actually have been feeling better this week, so I think that they correlate. Also in week 19, we, on the weekend again, so like at the beginning of week 19, we went to a furniture store and we bought closets, because in Austria, houses and apartments don't have like built-in closets, you know, where they're built into the wall and there's doors on it, or that it's a, you know, a walk-in room for a walk-in closet. So you buy kind of just like big like trunks, like big like shelves, and they are, you know, portable. And the room that will be the baby's room right now just has a big closet for my husband, a closet for me, a small couch, and our chihuahua. And all of those things will be moved out, and it'll just be baby stuff. So the most important thing is to move my husband's, I think, because it's so big and it's taking up such a large portion of the room that it's hard for me to even like visualize the room. So, and the closet that I'm using is built into the wall, so technically we could just like sand it and paint it and make it more babyish, but I really don't like it, and I think I'd want to buy like a set. So we went to the furniture store, we bought a closet for him and a closet for me, and it gets delivered in 2 months, so it'll come in January, hopefully beginning of January, and the baby comes at the end of March, so plenty of time. At least that's what I'm telling myself. That makes me a little bit nervous. I wish that I could start doing everything sooner. But I told my husband that he might be kicked out of his closet and we might sell it before then, and he might just be living out of boxes. And me too, because I'm ready to just clear that room out, even if it's inconvenient for us. And we have a set of drawers in our bedroom that we currently just have like random stuff in, like spare bedding when it's not like weather appropriate, first aid stuff, flashlights, light bulbs. And so we'll clear that out anyways, because that'll come out of our room, so my husband can use that until then. And then when we were at the furniture store, my husband and I also took a look at the strollers, because, I mean, it was super nice going with my mother-in-law, and I really appreciated her taking me. But it's also nice, really, to just do these kind of things with my husband and I. Like, I really, really enjoy when we go to doctor's appointments together, when we shop together. It just makes me super happy. So it was really nice going with my husband and I, and as I mentioned in past videos, he's really tall. So he is 6'7" or 202 centimeters tall. And so when picking out a stroller, we have to just like practicality's sake, make sure that the handles even extend out that far. But the Bugaboo Fox was still really nice. He loved it. I mean, it's a super like fancy looking nice one. So, and the great thing was the day we went, the furniture store had 25% off. So my mother-in-law wanted to buy our stroller for us. So basically then we took a look and liked it, and we planned to then go back on Monday, so a couple days ago, with my mother-in-law to buy it. And that's what we did. So we got the Bugaboo Fox, and we got it with black and with a pink top and like pink accessories. As you'll see more and more probably throughout this video, or even coming up in this video, because I have stuff that I bought for me and the baby. I love purple, and I really wish that it could have had purple accessories, but baby stuff seems to tend to come in blue and pink, even though I will make sure I get all the purple possible in her room and that she'll be wearing, but the stroller came in pink. So I think this looks super nice. Black with a pink hood, a pink umbrella, a pink insert for when it's cold out. And we got all of the jazz and the accessories, so hopefully then we're all set for the first years. And let's see, what else? Oh, we also bought like a pull-up. It's called a next to me bassinet. And so it's both like a bassinet for when the baby first comes and a travel bassinet for the baby to sleep in if we were traveling somewhere. And the sides come down on one side, so you can pull it up to the bed, and then you can breastfeed or do whatever you need to do to tend to the baby, maybe even like have a little like diaper caddy there and do the diaper changings in the bedroom at night when we're super tired. And so my mother-in-law got that for us too, which was really, really, really nice. So we're very appreciative. Also too, in that week, we really started talking about the baby's name. So we're not ready to share it yet, but we have two names that we really like, one that we really, really like, and then we're thinking about, or like, I wanted to make my maiden name the baby's middle name, so my maiden name is Lemon, which is why my channel is called Life Hands You Lemons. So the baby's middle name will be Lemon, and then obviously her father's last name, my last name too now. And yeah, so it's been really fun, and as of like now, I told my husband we should start using the name and see how we like it. And I really like the nickname too, so very happy. Let's see. Okay, so I guess the rest of it then is maternity clothes for me and stuff for the baby that I bought. So I'm going to share some of that. So again, my Halloween costume. And I went for like a little H&M haul. So I got 2 plain t-shirts with ribbing. They seem really big right now. I got them in a size medium, which is like my normal size, but it seems like there's like a lot of like gaping fabric in the middle. So I'm not so crazy about them yet, but I'm sure once my belly is big, I will love them. Pairing them with like sweaters and stuff because majority of my pregnancy is over the winter. And then I got maternity bras because my chest has gone through another growth spurt. So basically when I first got pregnant in the first weeks, my boobs got bigger. They were like harder and lifted, and they just like were just happy to be there, and they were happy to have because, you know, after 30, everything is just like not as perky as it used to be, which is super nice. No complaints there. I mean, they were sore, but I was like, they look great, so I'm fine with it. But in the last like 3 weeks, they've gone through another growth spurt, and now I just feel super uncomfortable. They don't fit in my bras, and they like don't look so nice. They're just getting like too big. So I decided to get some bras that also were like convertible to nursing bras just in case. So I got 2 like this, one in black and one in gray. And my chest is already kind of like relatively large, so I got the ones that are just like shelf bras, and then like they clip up and down. And they just seem like really practical. They seem pretty comfortable so far. So I got, you know, these ones in black and gray, and then I got ones like this in tan and black, and that's what I'm wearing right now. And I actually just let it be kind of like a little detail on my shirt because these ones don't have any of like the like pad in the middle, which I kind of like because those pads always seem to like get displaced and be like shoved out, or they come out in the washer. So I really, I'm wearing one of these and I like it a lot. It's not like so supportive, which might be a problem in the future, but it's good for now. And the other one that I got, or the other one I was looking at, they didn't have my size, was more of like a, you know, 2 cups, and I like that one too, but they didn't have my size, so I'm kind of just laying off for right now, but we'll see. And then I got 2 more pairs of these like skinny jeans. I had already bought a pair of gray ones, which I really, really like. They're gray and they're a size 6, which I really liked, but I was afraid of them getting a little too tight. So I actually got 2 pairs in a size 8, you know, just in case my legs get any bigger and so that the belly band has more room. And I'm wearing the jeans right now, which I'll show you later when I show you my bump. But they're feeling a little loose. So I'm hoping after I wash them that they're not as loose. But so like these are like a mauve-y maroon color, which I really like. And then I have a pair of jeans. And then the last things that I got, oh man, are leggings. They were like €9 each. Gray, black, so comfortable. I love pregnancy leggings. They're the best. I was wearing my skeleton pregnancy leggings once I came with my Halloween costume the week after, and like my friend at work was like, you know you're wearing skeleton leggings. I'm like, I'm going to H&M today. I'm getting a new pair. Don't worry about it. I'm pregnant, leave me alone. Let me wear my skeleton leggings. So that was good. That was a good shop, and I feel a lot better. And as I mentioned in a past video, I also ordered a bunch of stuff from Motherhood Maternity, But that's being delivered in America. So when I get to America, I can try all those on. Because I obviously just like got mostly pants. Because a lot of my like normal shirts, like they still fit fine. I mean, I just have a belly right now that's pretty small. It just looks like I went on a cruise and I ate and I drank for a week and now I'm fat. That's it. So my shirts still fit. They just like aren't so flattering. And then I got these compression socks, and these are for the flight to America because when you're pregnant, you can get swollen. Ordered those off of Amazon. And then the last couple things that I got are for the baby. I've ordered a bunch of stuff for the baby, but a lot of them are getting delivered to America. So this is the only thing that's come so far to Austria. And it is a super cute purple sundress and has buttons on the back. I ordered it from Etsy. It is so super sweet and I love it. It may not be practical. It may not even be the right size, but I loved it so much and I ordered it the night that we found out it was a girl. So I think she's gonna love it. And it's just such a nice bright purple color. I feel like the colors on the video right now are like a little off, but it's like a very grapey, cute purple. And then finally, I got two little things for the baby. I got her this little hippo rattle because the theme of her nursery will be purple hippos, and she's going to be surrounded by hippos in purple because I love it. So this is a little hippo rattle. It's from Ducati Paris. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, but it's like a Parisian baby store that's super expensive, but this was only €9 and I loved it. So couldn't get the stuffed animal because it was like 50 or something. And then the other thing I got at the furniture store, because it was also 25% off, is this purple hippo that plays music and shines stars on the ceiling. So this is what it looks like. I think it's so ridiculously cute. And I had to have it. It's purple, it's hippos, it's going in her room, and I love it. And it looks like you set a timer on it so it can like play music while she falls asleep and shine on the ceiling. So I think this is fantastic. And it plays 80 songs, melodies, rhymes, and other things. So educational as well, I think. So that brings me to the end. Oh, one more thing too. I don't think I've shown this yet, but this is a little onesie that I had gotten for my husband's birthday. And it's before we knew if it was a boy or girl, so it's just black. And it just says that, like, I love, love, love my dad so much in German. Super cute. So her wardrobe is slowly building. As I mentioned before, I'm going to America in a week and a half. I am so ridiculously excited to have Thanksgiving in America, to have a little baby shower with my friends and family, and my sisters and my mom and my other friends that are coming have been just buying up a storm for her. And some of it is practical, some of it's ridiculous, and I love all of it because I love ridiculous baby things. Love it. Okay, so that brings me to the end, and so the last thing I will do is show my bump. Let's angle this over here. Sorry about the junk that is currently on the table. So this is from the front. So not much going on here. These are the other maternity pants. They have the high waist. I'm trying to figure out what angle would be good to show you the. So this is the bump. So I just feel pretty thick and I feel like it looks like I just ate too much and have a bit of gut. This is the leggings down. So technically halfway there. From the front. So she's growing, I'm growing. I look forward to when it's a sweet baby bump and not just looking like that, but trying to accept it, trying to embrace it. Okay, well, I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will be back either for a week 20 or a week 20 and 21 together, depending on how much is happening and how different I look and what doctor's appointments happen. So, thank you so much for watching. Bye.